Hello, and welcome back to Rev Lexus, the Lexus channel for you. And today I'm going to be running through the 2-year ownership cost for this Lexus LC 500H in the UK. I can't believe 2 years has passed already, but so it has. Got this car this kind of time in 2023 up in Struans Auto Centre Dundee. The person that traded this in, I think, went for an estate. I can't remember if it was a Peugeot 508 estate or something like that. And then I seen this online. You know the story. The blue, the white, the orange interior sunroof. Fell in love with it online. Had to go and test drive it, and then subsequently bought it. Had the little Toyota IQ at the time. And yeah, I thought it's a good time to reflect back on how much it's cost to run this car over the last 2 years, just because you'd think, Lexus is reliable, it might be cheap to run, and in this we're going to divulge of what the breakdowns are. So for year one, from 23 to 24, my insurance was £967.41. Vehicle exercise duty I've got is £180. I did not need a service in year one because it was serviced January just before I bought it, and it had an MOT on it as well. I was paying, however, for the service plan, which was £98.75 per month over the 2 years. So that was really from that point until this year. So that's going to cover the year two of ownership. So taking it into year two, for that's going to be early 24 to just early 25, my insurance was £910.27. My vehicle exercise duty again, or road tax, is £180. And then I have, this is where things get exciting, I needed 2 rear tyres, so they were £397 each. The MOT was about £50. And then a couple of weeks later, I think it was like literally 3 or 4 weeks later, hardly done 200 miles in the car, I got a nail in it. I had to get another rear tyre. That one was a little bit cheaper, same Bridgestone, just didn't go to the main dealer. It was a quick fit, I think it was, for that one. It was £382.87, and then I needed £69 for wheel alignment around May of 2024. Now, going now from early 25, this is filming at the end of March 25. This is going to cover, really, this first one, insurance, is going to be from that point in early 25 to next year, so I've got about another 10 months, 11 months of insurance. But it was a flat rate of £819.54. So it's came down a little bit from the previous years. My service for the last two, so that early January service last year and then January service this year, was covered under that £98.75 per month plan. And now I'm on another plan through Lexus themselves, and it's £74.94 a month. I have paid 3 months worth of that so far, so that's £224.84. No, sorry, £224.82 so far. And as luck would have it, I needed 2 tyres. Thankfully, the front tyres are slightly smaller in terms of the width, so that was £558.30. I did manage to get a discount code online for them, again through Quick Fit of all places. I did look online, spent a little bit too much time on that. Bridgestone had, you buy 2 get, I think it was 10 or 15% off. And then, as luck would have it, I needed wheel alignment again. That was £71.95 this year, just, well, it's that Quick Fit for there. And then I've got the MOT, which is £50, and then vehicle exercise duty. Vehicle excise duty or road tax is £180. So that is obviously carrying costs from 25 to 26. Now, this car is under the 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty here in Lexus offer in the UK. Now, what the car did need was this aircon unit last summer. It took about 4 weeks for the part to arrive. That was about £800. Thankfully, I never had to pay that. That was covered under the warranty, which is obviously a benefit of the warranty, but yeah, that was a bit frustrating. Literally, the couple of sunny days we had in Scotland last year was unable to use the aircon unit. And since I've had the aircon, it has been like 8 degrees and raining for the last 8-9 months. Now, I have done 10,400 miles since picking up this car. I'm sitting at 44,463. This car does take the super unleaded, which typically, recently I've been paying about £1.60 a litre. However, I put in a little calculator with an average of 35 miles to a gallon, and I have spent £2,107.29 on petrol for this car over the last 2 years, which seems a lot in a lump sum there. So I want to give you the total breakdown for that for 2 years of ownership. So my 2 MOTs are going to be £50. My free vehicle excise duty stroke road tax is £540. Insurance, I've spent £2,697.22. I've spent £1,735.17 on tyres, £140.95 on wheel alignment. Servicing, I've spent £2,594.82 to service the car, and fuel, I have spent £2,107.29, which gives me a grand total of £9,915.45. So that is £9,915.45, which when I calculated this, I did not realise it's almost £10,000 I have spent on this car, keeping it on the road. Obviously, the main ones there is almost £3,000 in insurance. Doesn't help, I've almost £2,000 on tyres, and then the wheel alignment there, which I've had to get done twice now in 2 years. I've never had to get that done in any other car, so I don't know if it's the weight and the width for this vehicle or just because our roads are less than ideal to drive on. Fuel is fuel. I think 35 minutes a gallon is like my typical average because it's always cold here. But yes, it's almost £10,000 to keep this car on the road for 2 years. So yes, it's been reliable in terms of not had to go out and spend thousands fixing something, I'll say touch wood. But I've also, just the running cost of a car here in Scotland is quite expensive when you encompass all the things you have to do, and just wear and tear of running a vehicle. Now, I just wanted to make this video just to kind of show you all what it costs to run a Lexus LC 500H, just because I've seen a few American people comment or create their own content on running the V8s over there because they're quite popular. I have seen no videos on the hybrid, so this is just a UK perspective of running a hybrid in the UK. So hopefully you all found this video useful and informative. Comment below what you thought about the grand total cost. As I said, I was taken away when I first wrote it down because I feel like that money could have been better used for something else, but I guess we still need to live and manoeuvre about. I will probably do another video on the other cars just to compare it, because my mum's had her IS for 6 years this year, and by stark contrast alone, her vehicle excise duty is only £10 a year for her 2.5 litre hybrid, which is quite interesting. So literally I think she's £60 for 6 years on that, so it would be good to compare hybrid versus hybrid just to see what it is to cost of ownership. But yeah, we'll probably get that video done once I can get all the facts and figures together for that. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Rev Lexus below, comment your thoughts, and if you have done a tally of your ownership of your car, I would be curious, just because it's always curious to see where we are in the world, what car you have, and what it is like to own. Also, while I'm here, this little bit of plastic rubber on the key decided to fall off. I just noticed it yesterday when I was at the gym, so I don't know if the plastic's become kind of brittle. I'm saying plastic, it's more like a rubber material, but that is really frustrating. I can now see the circuit board underneath, but yeah, I don't know if I want to use the spare key or keep the spare key good and just keep using this one, but yeah, that's frustrating, that little bit fell off. Yeah, so comment that below, and thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Ciao.